Well, g'day there, podcaster. Welcome to the Sunday pod. Going to be getting another Belle true crime explainer in a couple of minutes, ideally around the 5-minute mark, Belle. I'm hearing from Jack, our social guy, that last Sunday's pod was the first one we did on a Sunday. Pretty good numbers.
Yeah.
It's the true crime factor.
Yeah.
I'm not taking anything away from you, Belle, but I'm like, people do just... podcasts and true crime, it's a match made in heaven. Yep. It's like Oreos and milk.
And the best thing about this one is if you don't have... Because like with case files, for example, they're quite long.
Yeah.
So if you don't have an hour to listen to a whole episode, you can just listen to this one because it's Belle's 5-minute explainer.
You just want your freaky fix.
Yep.
And for the record, I think you did explain last week's well. Sort of like tortured me a little bit. Like I don't know. It was not. It was not nice. It was bad.
I've never seen you squirm like that. If you have missed that one, definitely go back to last Sunday. So this week, obviously, look, it's true crime, so we're dealing with a few heinous things here.
Yep, but no kids.
No.
We've said no kids.
No.
We have online.
Yeah, we do.
This one does involve a couple, and one of them does not survive. But have you guys seen this photo before?
No, it's a man snorkeling.
Yeah, it's like the last photo ever taken of them, right?
So it's a man scuba diving.
And then in the background, that's a body.
Correct.
That's a body on the floor?
Yes.
Yeah, they were like taking photos in there. They're like, yeah, let's get some snaps. And
they found a body.
Yeah. So this photo, and you'll be able to Google it once you finish listening to this episode because you can look up the names. You'll be able to see the photo. It is a man scuba diving, and then behind him, in the distance, you can see somebody lying on the floor of the ocean.
And had they seen the body yet?
So this was taken in 2003 on the Great Barrier Reef. There was a couple, Gabe and Tina Watson. They just got married the week before. They came to Australia. They're from America. They came to Australia for their honeymoon.
Oh, I know this.
Yeah, it's a famous
I saw this on
case.
TikTok.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ew. So
I can do it if you want.
do you want? I mean, I can tell you how accurate you are.
I'm kidding. You do it. You do it.
So they'd just been married for a week, and now Gabe, the husband, he was a very, very experienced scuba diver. He'd done something ridiculous, however many scuba dives, whereas Tina, his new wife, had only done like 10. Now, apparently, he took her for this scuba diving trip in the Great Barrier Reef that was actually a really, really tough one. He took her there and they were scuba diving underneath to look at this old shipwreck, which would have been fascinating. Now, he then supposedly, and this is what he was charged for, he then turned off her air supply and bear hugged her to keep her underwater.
Oh my God.
Until she suffocated, drowned, and then fell to the bottom of the ocean.
And then took that photo?
No, that was like, I think that was later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
that was just off by chance.
So what happened, he then went to the surface and went, oh no, something's gone wrong. I don't know what's happened.
Yeah.
Everybody's freaked out. They tried to resuscitate her. They brought her to the top, the experts there, the instructors. They brought her up. They tried to resuscitate her, giving her CPR for 40 minutes straight.
Wow.
He apparently wasn't even crying. He was... They described it as crocodile tears. Like he was like...
Is that kind of one of the clues that I guess that led to there was something
So everyone
up?
was a bit sus, yeah. Now, he fought, and they were in court, and he was saying, no, I didn't know. And then his timeline wasn't adding up. Everyone was saying, hang on, you said that you lost her, but then you didn't lose her, but then her air supply got cut, but then you said you didn't know what happened. Then another passenger or another scuba diver with that photo came forward and said, hey, I've got this photo and I think that's her in the background on the ocean floor. Now, that photo has a timestamp and it then lined up everything to prove that he was the one that killed her, which is just horrendous.
If there's other people down there and they're all scuba diving, surely someone saw him suffocating
He
her.
drifted her away a bit. So he said, we got drifted away, but he actually went,
and then let go of the body. The body sank to the ocean, which you can still
nobody
see.
Saw.
And then that person took that photo. How did they not see the body on the floor?
Don't know.
I reckon they're all in on it.
Okay.
Allegedly. I'm just saying it's weird that someone's dead on the ocean floor.
Yeah, it
and
is.
there's a photo of it and no one saw that lady until it was too late.
Totally. But that's why this photo became so important to prove.
So is he still in prison then?
No, he's not. No, he's out and remarried.
Whoa!
That's
really?
bad.
Yeah. So
That's horrible.
he got done for manslaughter in the end.
Oh my
so
God.
Not even murder.
That's like nothing.
No,
Because they couldn't
They
fully
didn't have
prove it?
enough actual evidence. Yeah, so that's why I was saying, like, apparently, allegedly. But, you know. So, yeah, it's a horrendous story, but there is the famous photo, and if you do look it up, you'll be able to see what we're talking about.
I thought really briefly, just quickly, I thought that was going to be the story about the couple that was scuba diving here in Australia and the boat left without them and they got eaten by
the
great
movie
whites.
Open Water is based on them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Based on true story, yeah.
Fascinating. I saw that movie when I was very young, and it has some boobs in it at the start, and then...
No way, boobs?
Yeah, I got told off watching it.
Whoa. Boobs in it? I'm going to hire that one this
I think
weekend.
on that website, I can't forget the name of it, but it's the website where it tells you the timestamp for all the boobs.
Isn't that in one of the movies? It's like
It's a real website.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't it in Knocked Up? Like he invented the website.
Is it Knocked
No,
Up?
I think it's in Knocked Up.
Yeah.
It is probably a real
Knocked
website.
Up or 40-year-old version Knocked Up?
No, I think Seth Rogen in Knocked Up.
Invents the
He's like a bit of a
website.
loser, and
Yeah.
he like lives, in a shed, and he like that's his website, or he even made that. So it's like she's like a really professional woman. It's like, what do you do? And he's like, I run this website. Like,
Yeah. No, I think Liam's right. I think,
yeah. I mean, we could look up the web. Should we see if it's a real website?
I trust it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Anyway,
I don't
and I
know.
don't want to put, like, this is a really sad story, and I don't want to then start making this episode into that.
Oh, I mean,
it's too
I don't
late
think it has
now,
to
I
end
guess.
on like a somber note. Though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah.
Well, that dude's remarried. I mean, I'm allowed to talk about boobs.
Yeah. Boobs. There I said it.
Okay.
All right. See you, podcaster.